which has not been in existence in past. Innovation, it is an improvement over this in terms of technology or features. So in the course of next 40 minutes or so, I'll be discussing about innovation and entrepreneurship. But purposely, I decided to change the sequence to start first with the entrepreneurship, and then I wish to talk about innovation. Why entrepreneurship first? Because why have we assembled today here? We have assembled today here to talk about entrepreneurship. Why should we talk about entrepreneurship? That is very important for all of us to understand. And the reason behind this is that in India today, as we all have been listening our Honorable Prime Minister, that he has been saying 35%, 65% of our population is under 35. And there is another data, 20 to 40 years of population. The population in the age group of 20 to 40 years, it constitutes around 47%. That means almost half of our population is below 50. So that means a vast section of people, that is almost 65 crore people are in need of job. And the unemployment ratio recently going as high as 24% from 3.4%, which was in 2017. This is sending an alarming feature. It is not possible for any country to provide job to such a vast population. That's the reason we have assembled today here, that let's not seek for the job. It is not possible for any country to provide job for its almost half of the population. So therefore, what is the solution? Solution lies in job giving and not job seeking. That is entrepreneurship. And if that be so, then let us see how are we going to proceed about this. We are in the era of fourth industrial revolution. Can you believe it that 70 to 90% of our industries today will not be there in a matter of 10 years or so? अगले 10 सालों में हमारे 70 से 90% industries would have shut down because of continuous innovation which is going on. Just take the example of Uber. Uber is the largest taxi company in the world, but does not have a single car of its own. Oyo is one of the largest hotel company, does not have its own hotels. IBM Watson, a legal aid software in United States, is going to render 90% of US advocates in next 10 years. 90% of US advocates will be jobless in next 10 years because people will be using IBM Watson legal aid software. And can you believe it that today's 90% of today's cars will vanish from the road in next 10 years. They will be replaced by either hybrid or electric cars. And then when you ask for an Uber car, you shouldn't get surprised that a driverless car reports to you. आज आप Uber से कार मंगवाते हैं तो along with the driver it comes. Very soon you will be having, it's all going to be within next 10 years, that a driverless car will report to you from Uber. And if you share that car, then your cost will go down as low as even less than the bike ride. And you just imagine if the 90% of cars are going to vanish, then what about the traffic? What about the parking? What about the accidents? This will all drastically go down because the cars will be driverless, or for that matter, electric cars. Now, in that case, if you feel that it is all probably what I'm talking is, it is out of head, then I would like you to ponder over one fact. आपको ध्यान होगा 10 साल पहले हर 100 मीटर पे पीसीओ होते थे. आज एक भी पीसीओ कहीं दिखता है? No. Almost after every 100 meters there used to be one PCO. Barely 10 years back, 10, 15 years back. Even if you recall, 10 साल पहले हम रिचार्ज करवाते थे अपने फोन्स का. Do any one of us go for recharging our phone? No, it is all done online. How many of us we go to rail reservation counter? How many of us visit the banks quite often as the parents used to visit? How many of us we go to post office? Now, how many of us visit university or libraries? It's all about Google. Anything you want to know, immediately you just Google it. You don't go to your college and sit in the library and do research for a whole day on a topic. So this is what is the power of change, power of innovation, power of entrepreneurship. So therefore, my humble request to all shall be that keep your eyes and ears open. Otherwise, you'll be left behind. So therefore, with these, my thought process on entrepreneurship, innovation, I wish to seek your permission to cover my topic in two parts. Part one, entrepreneurship, as seen on the slide before you, and in part two, I shall be discussing about the innovation. Now, entrepreneurship, both these topics, entrepreneurship and innovation, I'm not going to talk anything special except the 5 Ws. That is, what is entrepreneurship, who is entrepreneur, why it is required, how to become entrepreneur, and when to become entrepreneur. That is all 5 questions. Same 5 I shall be addressing when I go on innovation topic. Now, so let's start straight with this. The first slide. What is entrepreneurship? The first question: what is entrepreneurship? I'm not going into the academic discussion. Just it will suffice for us to understand. Entrepreneurship means setting up of a new business. एक कोई भी नया बिजनेस हम सेटअप करते हैं वो उसे एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप कहते हैं. So as I told you, I will not go into the business management jargon. In a very simple language, I'll try to cover up, as you all are highly talented people, and it is just to refresh the understanding and knowledge. So what is entrepreneurship? It is setting up of new business. So we are going to talk about setting up of new business. Now, who is entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is the one who has new idea. So please remember, to become an entrepreneur, you need to have new ideas. And these entrepreneurs are primarily, they are innovators. Right. Now here there is a word which will keep troubling us. Then who is a business person? So a business person is the one whose venture is based on existing business idea. An entrepreneur is the one who comes up with a new idea. Why this new idea is so important for all of us? Because a business survives, sustains, and grows only with a new idea, or else it will extinguish. ये खत्म हो जाएगा. So new idea, that means हमारी talk का central theme है new idea. If there is no new idea, we will enter into the pages of history. And if you don't agree with me, see on the slide some people who have gone into the history. New idea is must for survival, growth, and sustenance. Example, Hindustan Photo Films. Just 2-3 example I decided to give to you. You all know it. Just to refresh your memory, Hindustan Photo Films, it was established in 1960 and declared bankrupt in 1996. Why? Because Hindustan Photo Films, if you recall, your old parents, whenever they used to go on drive or any visit any tourist places, वो अपने साथ एक कैमरा रखते थे And in the camera, there used to be a film, uh, mm, and that film used to could be used for 35 snaps. Almost, I still remember distinctly 35 snaps. And every time you were worried कि अगर 27 28 film use हो गया है, so 5 6 left, that means quickly you have to get the film roll removed and new film roll inserted. Now, how many of us are using those film rolls in our camera? Sorry, it is all over. Abhi, new digital cameras are flashing everywhere. Hindustan Photo Films की ये mistake थी. They did not feel the pulse of the future. They continued making those photo films, and they had to be declared, they had to file for bankruptcy in 1996. So, if you do not reinvent yourself or come up with the innovative ideas, you become dead. You means the industry, the businesses, and businesses getting becoming dead. That means the country start moving towards southward. That is downfall. So it is all linked with the country's sustenance, prestige, image, all economy, everything. Another example I'm giving, Hindustan Motors. It was established in 1958, and it saw its last days of its industrial life. It became lifeless in 2014. The last vehicle that was produced, that was in 2014. If you remember, the government of India was extensive user of this ambassador car. One of the most popular uh, car of Hindustan Motors was ambassador car, and it was patronized by government of India. Scores of ambassadors used to move around, zip around in the capital on the capital roads. And the last car was produced in 2014. Obviously, why? Because I have used the ambassador car, and as old as 1962 model. Can I tell you that the KPL, kilometer per liter, was 7. I have used, it was a criminal offense to use a vehicle which was giving 7 KPL, 7 kilometer per liter. So at many places, I seek your permission to bring out the leaves from my own life. Mostly, I have lived all these moments. So therefore, I'll keep adding you my pain, which I had during I felt and during those days, and now the days which are full of life, that is innovation and entrepreneurship.
Chaube sir, I would like to interrupt you. Moser Beer is the live example of Greater Noida. I think so many students knows about it. That CD production and now the pen drives.
Absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely. The another sector is the power sector. Power sector, it was established in 1977, if I recall, 75 rather. 1975, I still recall National Thermal Power Corporation, NTPC. Now, NTPC, Thermal Power Corporation, Hydropower Corporation, then it graduated to the gas, gas-based turbines, the power generation system, and now it is the non-conventional energy based due to environmental pollution. And so therefore, you just see the gradual change from thermal power, hydropower, and gas-based, now NCE, non-conventional energy based. And revolution in postal, banking, telecom, IT, automobile, retail industry, you've already seen all of us are almost completely based on e-commerce support. So this is the pace of change that we've seen in last couple of years, and primarily in last 2 to 3 decades. Now, then I come to the third W question, that is why entrepreneurship. First, I answered your question, the question, what is entrepreneurship? And then it was the question, the next which I addressed was that who is an entrepreneur? And now, third question, I will try to address why entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is very, very important because it creates new businesses. And new businesses, they have cascading effect, or they have the virtuous circle in the economy. One business results into creation of many more businesses around. So therefore, due to its cascading effect or virtuous circle in the economy, the new businesses are always required. Like we just imagine today, had it not been to the IT development of information technology, then many more businesses that are supported by information technologies would not have seen the light of the day. So therefore, someone who initiated the information technology never realized, never probably felt that information technology is going to revolutionize the complete business scenario all over the world. So the cascading effect that it saw, the IT sector saw, it is probably beyond comprehension. So therefore, entrepreneurship is very, very important because it has the ability to create businesses, endless businesses, which are important for the countries. The next point I come on to the national income. These are new businesses are important because entrepreneurs add to our national income that supports our target of higher income, the national income, the more employment, more revenue to state, better living standard. It is all linked to entrepreneurial venture. Then another thing, entrepreneurs also create social change, like smartphone, the kind of social change. Somebody some 20, 30 years back, we could never imagine. Even then, we used to write the envelope or inland letter or postcard to our relatives. Now, none of us probably would be remembering even what a postcard is. So this is the kind of social change in entrepreneurial ventures have ability to result into. And the last one, community development, like entrepreneurs, they come to our rescue whenever the society needs them. The burning example is Bill Gates, who is doing a yeoman's job all over the world in alleviation of poverty and disease. And similarly, like Tata, if you all recall, he donated quickly a huge sum the moment he noticed that the countrymen are in problem due to pandemic. He donated a few thousand crores of rupees. So therefore, the community development, for community development, entrepreneurs do a lot. So these are the reasons we have assembled here to today to just dwell on or refresh our memory why entrepreneurship is very, very important. It is related to the development of new businesses, country's economy, standard of living, employment, the social change, community development, and so on and so forth. So this is the third. Now, how to fourth? I decided to address the issue. If entrepreneurship is so important, हम entrepreneur कैसे बने और कैसे बनाएं? How to become an entrepreneur? It is very easily said than done. But let us try and see if I can give an overview. Just quickly, I listed down 8 steps, which I will explain in subsequent slides in little more details. Suffice to say here, the 8 points are: identify profitable startup ideas. कोई भी आप अपने दिमाग में एक स्टार्टअप की आइडिया रखें जो प्रॉफिटेबल हो. फॉर एग्जांपल, आज कंपनीज को रिक्रूटमेंट करना होता है, तो दे गो टू consultant charge huge amount of money, and this is all so the cost of the product goes high. अगर रिक्रूटमेंट कॉस्ट घटती है, प्रोडक्ट कॉस्ट घटेगा and accessibility बढ़ेगी, and people will have little more money saved to them to improve their living standard. If that be so, what does it require? It requires simply the development of a software wherein job seekers, job create and job and the industry, the corporate, both can be just like e-commerce. E-commerce में आप product बेच रहे हैं और means the consumer and the supplier. यहाँ पे job seeker and the corporate who need job aspirants. तो इनके लिए एक ऐप बना दें. This becomes a profitable startup and it will save huge amount of money because there is a long chain of the people who are the consultant, the recruitment consultant. Definitely, the recruitment consultant job is not going to be there in next 10 years. Take these words from me now. The top recruitment consultants name ABC Consultant and Randstad, etc. They are the leading figure in the country, but their lifespan, unfortunately, I say today, not more than this decade of up to 2030. Therefore, for them, it is very important to reinvent themselves. So jobs, so the businesses will come, businesses will go, again come, again go. So the innovators will keep continuing with the pot boiling. So this is one, identify profitable startup idea. The second is identify and focus on a growing category. जो growing category हो उसमें आप जाएं. Like today there are lot many sectors we find, like one of the simple example here I like to give. आपको मालूम है कि 10 साल बाद इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स भारत की सड़कों पे होंगी, तो उसके लिए जो जो चीजें नई रिक्वायरमेंट होंगी, स्टार्ट थिंकिंग फ्रॉम नाउ सो दैट you are the first entry, one of the entries in the new business segment. Like they will require charging, battery charging. They will require battery disposal. They will require the location, how to locate the battery charging stations. So all these things you think of now and start working so that you are just in time. When the electric cars come, you are already there to welcome it. So identify and focus on growing category wherein your businesses can sustain. Now fill an underserved demand. जो सेक्टर में अभी डिमांड ज्यादा है, एक एग्जांपल इसका मैं सीधा कह सकता हूं, underserved. When the pandemic started, yours truly bought one face mask in 1,000 rupees, and today it is available in some 15, 20, 50 rupees. So just imagine again, it's a question of supply and demand. Suddenly the demand was at peak, and the cost of the face mask went as high as 1,000 rupees. We all are aware, barely a couple of months back. And today, just see the cost. So underserved demand. I'm not saying that you fleece the people. I'm just saying that uh, be alive to the problem and be ready with the solution just in time to serve the underserved sector. Next, make something better, cheaper, convenient, self-explanatory. More we'll see later. Validate your startup idea. Whatever startup idea you have, validate on a business model canvas. Go into the complete details. All nuts and bolts nitty-gritties should be well checked and thoroughly verified, unless lest you land up in trouble. Then start with a minimum viable product. Don't go for a very massive scale of production and such aspects. Go on a viable product range and then scale it up. Create a business plan. And finally, continue to iterate based on the feedback. Continuously interact with the environment, and whatever feedback you get from the ecosystem, adopt, implement faster before it gets late. So these are the some ideas which I felt would be interesting to know how to become an entrepreneur. So this is the fourth question I have tried to address: when to become entrepreneur. The last question, uh, it is earliest the better. And today the country is demanding, India is demanding, because the unemployment rate has gone 24%. Means every fourth person is jobless today. There can be no better Desh Bhakti, I would call it, the true citizen of the country today, than if you take a pledge to become an entrepreneur and help your country today. Now, what does it require? It just requires a novel idea, an idea which is sustainable, which can be converted into the business. Rest of the things, don't worry. Land, capital, the all any other aspects. Just don't worry. It will all. There are angel investors. There are finance companies, banks, plenty of setup available to finance your idea. So basically, we are here to discuss the importance of having an idea, a workable idea. Now, further to elaborate on this, as to how these 8 points resulted into the first, to how to become an entrepreneur in the sequence. Ask your friend, just ask your friend what frustrates them, किसकी वजह से वो परेशान हैं. और जैसे रेलवे की लाइन में जाके खड़े होना, या मार्केट में जाके कोई सामान खरीद के पैसे चेंज नहीं है, both of you are looking at each other. He says, the shopkeeper says he doesn't change, you don't have change, you have a note of 2,000 rupees and he doesn't change. Just take out, and you have the online payment system. You straight away pay, or from the wallet or your bank account. It just take a few seconds to make payment. So what has been frustrating to all of us for decades and decades, now it is done in a matter of seconds. So somebody, these wallet people particularly, I would call it, they understood, and they came up with the idea that just like pocket में जो wallet लेके हम चलते थे, अब सिर्फ वो ऐप लेके चलना है. Another example, Uber. Uber's founder, Kalanick, just imagine, it was established in 2009. The founders had the problem of getting taxi. So they just decided something with the, something to do with the, software. They came up with the software. Now, today Uber is the largest, car aggregator, taxi aggregator in the world. And barely it was established in 2009. Paytm, its birthplace is Noida, 2009 again. OLX, this online exchange, it was established in 2006, and today it is worth $2.1 billion revenue in terms of revenue, and it is spread in 41 plus countries. Born in 2006. Flipkart, 2007, and it was acquired by Walmart. It's a 77% stake for $16 billion, a whopping amount, and that was in 2018. So this is the power of entrepreneurs and idea creators. And now further, you see in the sequence of how to become an entrepreneur, in that sequence, identify your trends to future-proof your idea. Not necessarily in terms of product. You can go in terms of services. Some of the services could be comparing hotel tariffs, or comparing tour packages, comparing life insurance policies, comparing health insurance policies, comparing real estate products. So you can just go for any of these ideas, and Makan.com and house.com and so on and so forth. They are already. So all that, it is the app based. So identify the problem of the people. I go back again, ask your friend what is frustrating them, what is troubling them. किराए पे घर खोजना मुश्किल हो रहा है, घर खरीदना मुश्किल हो रहा है, घर किराए पे देना मुश्किल हो रहा है. What is making their life troublesome? Just try and solve that problem. This is all about it. And then next, in that series, how to become an entrepreneur, I would discuss the study all products in the category. That is a particular segment. Once you've identified, you see what all products are there in the category and what are their benefits. For example, mobile phone. In the communication sector, if you have zeroed on to the mobile phones and then see what all various aspects of mobile phone. Packaging, its packaging, marketing strategy, what are the potential improvements that are possible, And main and leading question, that is, what can I do to improve? What feature I can, new feature I can add? What different material can be, substituted to make it cheaper? Can I personalize it? And personalized it in the sense, let me tell you, when I was in the National Defense College, at that time I was presented with a pen which bore my name. Let me tell you, the pen, though it doesn't function, ink is over, but then just the very fact that it was presented to me with my name engraved on it, it is, I still am keeping it with me. So this is what is the meaning of personalizing. So any smallest feature, addition, improvement, it will all go a long way in ensuring a market segment for you. And then, as I told you, that fill an underserved demand. Underserved demand अगर कहें तो चार कैटेगरी में इसका आपको एग्जांपल के लिए बताना चाहूंगा. दैट इज कंपनीज एक्ट जब प्रोमलगेट हुआ था 2013 में, तो वी ऑल नो दैट आरओसी, this audit, the means company registration, then audit work. When the GST came, tax consultants came up, a lot of idea about the how to solve the complex problem of GST. Demonetization came quickly. Digital economy based various apps sprang up. Then in the current pandemic, as latest as a couple of months back, masks, sanitizers, vaccines, medicines, oxygen cylinders, concentrators, and e-commerce, everything. So one simply need to have eyes and ears open. The opportunities are plenty in the environment. Then make something better, cheaper, or convenient. In this, we've already discussed the mobile phones. Mobile phones को better बनाने के लिए, if you remember from Nokia coming up to the smartphone, the improvement have been tremendous. Whether it was in terms of the virtual keypad, the physical keypad converted into virtual keypad. Why virtual keypad was required? Because the screen was very small. If you recall, Nokia upper half used to be screen, lower half used to be occupied by the pressing those digits. And then someone realized, can I have the complete screen for my visuals? And then came the concept of virtual screen. Screen comes and disappears. Now entire screen is yours. And when you need, screen is immediately your these numerals and alphabets are ready for your messaging or numeral.
Yes, for keypad. The keypad, na, sir?
Better, cheaper, and convenient. You can definitely ensure. And here I come to an end of part one, and that is the entrepreneurship. Why entrepreneurship is must? It is the crying need of the country. Now, but entrepreneurship, as I told you, it will rise on the foundation of the innovation. Innovation is the heart of entrepreneurship. And if that be so, now let us see if we have understood the need of entrepreneurship for the country, for our betterment. Then let us see the heart, examine the heart of entrepreneurship, that is innovation. We all know this. We all have from the childhood to our children. In fact, these days we might be teaching the crow and the pitcher. It is a story of almost 2,500 years back. The crow and the pitcher. The crow innovated the way to get the water. Thirsty crow found the water level low, found an innovative way. Rest all is a history we all know. Then once we have understood the importance of innovation as heart of entrepreneurship, then let me answer in my last part of the talk, that is the four W's: what, why, how, and when. What is innovation? Why innovation is required? And how innovation is possible? And when innovation is possible? Now, let me just tell you, a very pertinent question was asked in the management ecosystem. What drives the businesses? what is required to scale up your business? Is it leadership? Is it globalization? Is it innovation? I'm not going to give the answer by end of the this discussion. I'm sure 100% of you will understand what is going to drive the or scale up your business. Is it leadership or globalization or innovation? Now, here I'll keep using the word creativity. So I just thought that creativity also I must clarify here to just to remove the ambiguity. What is creativity? Creativity is the ability to solve problems. Some people have this inherent and inbuilt ability to solve problems. They're the problem solvers. But creativity does not by itself runs the company invention and growth. It is the innovation which does. सिर्फ creativity कंपनी का growth और invention नहीं देती है. It is the innovation which gives. And of course, it's a different issue that innovation does not happen without creativity. That means creativity is the heart of innovation. So we have come to the third stage, the that is entrepreneurship. Its heart is innovation. Innovation, its heart is creativity. So therefore, I just thought to spend a few seconds on this critical aspect. Now, how to generate creativity, or what is the significance and meaning of creativity? It is thinking out of box. It is sometimes going against the established norms, or even so what happens? Your bureaucratic style of functioning in the businesses or organization, it almost kills the creativity. So better beware. And if that happens, then the innovation becomes a victim. And example I give from my own life. Once I was working as an executive engineer, superintendent engineer I was at the time, and I was working on the energy saving system in the power appliances. And believe me, by the time I completed my, I was about to complete my research work in energy saving. The government of India transferred me out because I was in Pune, and Delhi Pune was the most sought for destination in the country at that time. Nobody could hold me there, allow me there to stay for some more time, because otherwise someone will be accused that why this man is staying longer than the what has been in the rule book. So, being the second most hot spot, the most important place, the placement in the country. So I was helpless. I had to leave the project, and I still keep repenting in my life as to I mean, who lost? Is I lost or the country lost? It's a big question. I keep thinking about it. Now, so once we've seen the creativity, innovation, now I concentrate on the innovation. Next 10 slides or so, 7, 8 slides or so, I'll talk about the innovation. The innovation is a new creation. Like trunk dialing system phone के जगह पे जब cellular phone आया, it was a new creation. ट्रंक डायलिंग फोन को लेकर के हम कहीं नहीं जा सकते थे, कोई ट्रेन में और कोई देश विदेश में ट्रंक डायलिंग फोन नहीं लेके जा सकते थे, और ये मोबाइल फोन जब आया, इट वाज एन इनोवेशन. So this was a new creation. So innovation can lead to a new creation. Even in it can be, innovation can be a process improvement. Process improvement. Let me tell you again, this thing happened in my life. That is, as an at the time I was an executive engineer, and the one of the most important depot in the country on which our defense system depended heavily, defense need. It was a crying need of our defense, requirement. There I found that the firefighting system was not functional because booster pump was non-functional. And the reason was that the water supply line and power supply line were not reaching up to the booster pump. So at a particular point, the power supply line went underground to avoid fire accident inside the depot, and the result was that the underground cable was almost damaged, and the cost of replacement was 1 crore. 1 crore was the cost of replacement. At that time, the Sri Lankan war was on. The country had no money to spend on these issues, but I understood that my defense, my country's defense, this is a paramount need to activate booster pump. Otherwise, it will cause a huge damage to my country's defense system. Believe me, 1 करोड़ रुपए गवर्नमेंट से मांगा गया था. When I analyzed the problem, मैंने उसको 1200 रुपए में, सिर्फ 1200 रुपए में वो काम करके दिखाया. और 109 vast static water tanks of 50,000 gallon capacity and 25,000 gallon capacity were all like swimming pools. 109 स्विमिंग पूल मैंने क्रिएट किए वहां पे, बिकॉज मेरा बूस्टर पंप चल गया. एंड 1200 रुपए मैंने सिर्फ खर्च किए. This was the process improvement मैंने किया. I'm proud of that. All these records are there with the government of India in their files. Energy saving का example मैंने आपको दिया ही है. और cost saving you can do. Like in case of various functions of smartphone. अभी मुझे PDF प्रिंट आउट कहीं कोई स्मार्टफोन के इतने सारे फीचर्स, फोटो लेना है मुझे, तो कहीं नहीं जाना है मुझे, कोई लेफ्ट राइट नहीं जाना है, कहीं कुछ भेजना है मुझे, कुछ नहीं करना है. माई स्मार्टफोन इज माई वर्ड. So completely from my bed, I can do all function. I don't have to go anywhere. Entire cost is saved. Time is saved. Or for that matter, engineering aspect, as I told you, computer control, numerical control, the machining system, lathe, CNC lathe. CNC lathe has really, given a tremendous boost from the conventional lathe machines. 3D manufacturing, it has really, been a revolution in the manufacturing system. So these are some of the, innovations. And why innovation is required? I have only to say the person who knows how will always have a job, but the person who knows why will be his boss. These are the words of Paul Wood, and I really salute to the man that he was very clear in defining who will be the boss, who will be the employee. The one who knows how to do will be employee, one who knows why is to be done, obviously, a thinker, innovator. Now the corporate innovation, since we are business management people, now let's see how the corporate innovation is to be done, is to be ensured. We are talking about how to encourage innovation, how to avoid killing innovation. Thou shalt not kill a new product idea. Somebody says about the, some idea somebody gives, instead of listening, you have given him or her a shut up call. Please don't do that. And why I'm saying so, because I am reminded of a very interesting meeting, the opening words. The boss asked all manager were there, and the boss asked, gave some narrative, and he said, this is what is to be done. Am I right? Everyone in echo said, yes, sir, you're right. He said, then none of you buggers are required. If I can think everything, then none of you are required. Because the boss at that time, he was very clear that only dead do not think. If these people are not thinking, they are dead, and dead are stinking people to be removed away. So the boss was very clear. He said, all of you stand fine. Now, second point, absolute integrity. Respect for individual initiative and personal growth. Tolerance for honest mistakes. product quality and reliability. And finally, our business is solving problem. If this is known to us, there won't be any problem ever. Now, this is what I try to give out what an innovative organization does. An innovative organization institutes best idea of the month, nurtures staff creativity, notifies how ideas have been implemented, organizes creativity festivals, values employee for their contribution, allows cooling off and relaxation, trains staff for creativity, view the results of creativity, and encourages staff. So this is how, in brief, every word is self-explanatory. Point to be noticed, the first letter of each line is INNOVATIVE, innovative. How to be innovative. The first letter of each line, you just see, it will be a very fantastic, very interesting, equation. Now, change management. In last 3 minutes, I wish to just mention to you. So that means what basically we are trying to say, that change is only permanent, rest everything is subject to change. Only change is permanent. If that be so, what do? We carry out the rethinking about our product, service portfolios, reinvent our supply chains, pursue large scale structures, and including how to operate in a virtual world. These are some of the barriers to innovation, like negative attitude, following rules, excessive stress, assumption, fear of failure, functional fixation, and psychological blocks. These are some of the barriers. Now, here in last 2 minutes, I wanted to give what I think about, in innovative sense, the solution to the current pandemic. I have given the heading as innovation, the management during pandemic, need of a war room. Now, for this, the sixth point I want to give here is I decided to select 6 points, that is, get a transformation champion, idea champion. Declare your change vision and empower the people to drive change from the beginning. Not कि आग लगने पे कुआं खोदेंगे. Then, to eliminate friction and delays, open a physical or virtual war room to drive collaborations. इसका एग्जाम्पल मैं सिर्फ ये बता सकता हूँ कि हमने 3 महीने पहले तो इंडिया ने कह दिया कि स्टेट्स शुड बाय देयर ओन मेडिसिन फ्रॉम foreign countries, and foreign countries, they say we do not send to the states, we only sell to the country. What is your people? What are your people doing? You will say in 18 months, 15 months, you do not know what are the policy. Does it take 15 months for you to know? And that too, when the Moderna or Pfizer say that we will not sell to your state, we will sell only to the countries. So 15 months even were less for you. No more explanation required on this. Then adopt, so eliminate friction and delays, open a physical or virtual war room to drive collaboration. Then adopt agile practices that enable continuous coordination and evaluation of new variables as they surface. New variables means now new variants of coronaviruses. As and when they surface, there should have been your agile team completely engrossed with the coordination and evaluation. And what we got is the top of the best microbiologists had to resign. And finally, embrace a test and learn approach. So these are the 6 points I felt under the word, innovation, how I would give advice. And the last line, I would say, we all know the Plato, about 2.5 decades back, in the year 4027 BC, he has already said what we are saying today. It is belittling us कि 2500 साल भी बाद हमें ये चीज पढ़ने को जरूरत पड़ रही है. Necessity is a mother of invention. Here I come to an end of my discussion. Any questions, please? I'll try to answer.
Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening our students and faculty members with your valuable inputs. I'm sure our students must have been motivated and they'll definitely innovate a product. Now, if any of the participant wants, he or she can ask the question to our
Yes,
speaker.
yes, yes, ma'am. There is one question from our participant. How to validate the idea? My voice is clear, ma'am.
Sir, yes, sir, your voice is clear.
Yeah, sir. There is one question. How to validate the idea?
How to
Validate the idea.
generate or
वैलिडेट कैसे हम आइडिया को वैल्यू करें कि हाँ क्या है नहीं है कैसे है और ये इम्प्लीमेंट हो सकता है
validate? Validate, I think a very good question. Kindly allow me to go back. I think I missed out this point in my 8 points which I gave you. Quickly, even this is very, very pertinent question you asked, and it's my fault I have missed out. And it is, I'll just quickly. Yes, sir. Validate, continuous feedback. That is, you got to have continuous feedback and interaction with your stakeholders. Now, if you see the slide in front of you, it very clearly says point number 5. So I have said validate your startup idea. That means you collect the feedback from you have to initially through a prototype and initial induction of the program, you get the data from the environment, and then you see whether it is going to be the first and foremost thing, can you solve a problem? If yes, to what an extent, how much, how the people are going to, the value proposition, that whether it is going to be the value that you are going to charge, it is the people are going to find it beneficial, the idea, your product or service, and its cost. तो इसका आपको सर्वे करना पड़ेगा and initial product launching in its form and get the report, thorough extensive research करना पड़ेगा, then only you will be able to validate your startup idea.
ओके सर जो हमारे स्टूडेंट हैं आईएमटी कॉलेज ऑफ मैनेजमेंट के वो कहाँ रिसर्च करेंगे कहाँ वो वैलिडेट करेंगे कहाँ वो जाएंगे क्या क्या कुछ बता सकते हैं इसको लेकर कि जहाँ से वो बता ढूंढ सकें कि हाँ कोई कंटेम्प्रेरी है कि नहीं कोई और वैसा बिजनेस कोई कर रहा है कि नहीं या दिस इज अ न्यू इनोवेटिव प्रोडक्ट
Sir, first thing is that they can't be a generalized thing. It has to be a case-to-case basis. First, what is the idea? Which problem do they want to solve? It is not a so let's be very clear. It is not going to be a business venture. That is the business based on the existing idea. No, big no. It is going to be on based on innovative idea. Innovative idea means what problem you wish to solve and how much is the need of the people. ये जो मैंने बताया था आपको थोड़ी देर पहले कि which find out from your friends what is troubling them, what are their problems, and then only you decide, and then what is the need, how much people are going to pay for it. So all these aspects, इसके लिए research, massive research करना पड़ेगा, and it has to be based on the various research methodology. जैसे अभी आपको let me tell you, आज की डेट में रिसर्च का बड़ा सिंपल मेथड है, लाइक मंकी सर्वेज के थ्रू आप बिल्कुल सिंपल, even today, let me tell you, all top-notch people, they carry out researches all over the world, and first primary data they collect through their own survey system. आज की डेट में हमारे बच्चों के लिए बेस्ट है मंकी सर्वे फॉर्मेट, एंड वो प्रोजेक्ट का उसमें बना करके जितने भी लोगों को हो सके भेजें. दैट इज दिस इज द प्रोडक्ट, and would you like to buy, and these are new features we are offering, would you like to buy, cost approximate if you can discuss, would you like to buy. So these are the some basic should not seek more than 1 or 2 minutes from the person, otherwise he will get fed up. Even I get number of times surveys which promise 5 minutes, but then I'm willing to give 10 minutes, and after that I just delete. So just ask crucial 3, 4, 5 questions which should not take more than a minute for a person to answer, and then send it in the environment and see how best result you get.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite our convener of IIC, Dr. Vineet Kumar Utpal Jha, sir, to give vote of thanks. So over to you.
Thank you, Swati ma'am. Thank you, everyone who are associated for this program. Thank you, our director, sir, Professor Avin Bakshi Bhatnagar, sir, for cooperating this thing and giving us opportunity to conduct this wonderful session. Thank you, Dr. K.N. Chaube, sir, जो आप यहाँ पे आए और हमारा इतना अच्छा इंटरप्रेन्योर स्टार्टअप के बारे में बच्चों को बताया कि एक एक पॉइंट पे यू हैव क्लियर ऑल दीज थिंग्स. थैंक यू आवर प्रेसिडेंट प्रोफेसर Anil Kumar Nigam sir to give us opportunity for this, and sincerely my sincere thanks to Dr. Vibha Singh ma'am कि उन्होंने इस पूरे प्रोग्राम को आयोजित किया और इस जो है ये कार्यक्रम सफल रहा. एंड थैंक यू स्वाति मैम कि आपने इसको कोऑर्डिनेट किया, और थैंक यू प्रियंका मैम ऑल्सो कि जो उन्होंने बैक साइड से पूरा सपोर्ट किया, और थैंक यू ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स who are participating, and this is success if this program is become successful, if you have some ideas, you have gained some knowledge about entrepreneur and startup, if you come with lots of ideas for a startup, then this is fruitful for this session is very fruitful. Thank you all of this. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Chaube, sir.
Thank you, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much. Thank you, Vineet, sir. Thank you, Chaube, sir.
Thank you.